Hey, folks, happy Tuesday. Happy Jaws 2 Tuesday. What's going on? That's it. We're going to get right back into our Jaws feel because, hey, Jaws was not enough. Celebrating 50 years. We're going to celebrate 48 years of Jaws 2, which was this past weekend as well. So you guys voted on it, and we're going to watch Jaws 2. Let us know. Brett will be on Shirley. With the family, he's always running a couple minutes late because got the young kids, but he should be on any moment to join us. And I think is definitely a great sequel. I mean, you guys can let us know what you guys think in the chat. It's the best sequel in the franchise as far as I'm concerned. And it's I just rewatched it again. I haven't watched it in a few years. I watched it on Sunday. And I just was reminded how much fun this really is. And, you do miss, it would have been nice if Richard Dreyfuss was in it. But I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he was doing Close Encounters at that time. Maybe that's why. But that would have been cool to see him in there. Obviously, Quint, we couldn't see him because he's long dead. But this movie, it paces well. It's got some really cool, tense moments at the end. And I'm looking forward to rewatching it with everybody. So let's see who's hanging out with us tonight. Getting ready to watch Jaws 2, and let me know where you're watching it. I'm watching it on Prime. It's not streaming for free anywhere. Unfortunately, we can't show it. The YouTube overlords will have my ass and shut the stream down. So let's know where you guys are watching it. And let's see who's hanging out. Hey, Paula, what's going on? Happy Tuesday. Buddy Jordan, what's going on? Hope he has pants on. And Jeff said, yep, he was hanging out tonight. His absolute favorite Jaws film. Awesome. And Davey, yep, I was hanging out. Davey, for those that didn't, you had to be a member of the Death Squad. He had some good Jaws trivia going today when I was on my way home from work. So if you're not a member, go check out Davey's channel. Become a member. You can check it out. See who else. See, scrolling. Gory, what's going on? Ashton Luck, hey, what's going on? See who else is hanging. Scrolling. Whoa, chat's moving quick. Slasher Fred, what shake? Just when you thought it was safe to go back on the live stream. And look what you get here. You don't need any of this. Good buddy Colin, what's going on? I know Colin was doing the Jaws thing over the weekend, celebrating on the anniversaries. Let's see, scrolling. Who else is here? Gene, what's going on? Gene's in the house. What's going on? King Matthew, what's up, Matthew? Doing tonight, this will be your first time watching Jaws 2? Wow, that's awesome. That's great. Colin says this for him is like Halloween 2. Both still remain the best two sequels of both franchises. I couldn't agree more, my buddy. Both great as double features. Absolutely. You can watch both of these back to back. I agree 100%. George watching on old school DVD. Yeah, I don't own any of the Jaws. I'm surprised I never bought any of the sets. I just never did. I don't know. I got out of buying physical media because I just ran out of space. I mean, I have a ton of DVDs, but I don't know. Become that guy. Eric M, what's shaking? And Paula says, I've only seen the first one. Really? Another first time. Are you going to watch along with us, Paula? Or are you just hanging out with the crazy people in the chat? Let us know if you're going to watch along. and where you're watching it. Colin, I believe you had a bunch of different sets. Did you just get the new set? I know. Did Darren do one of the new sets? I know there was a steelbook that came out in the States. I wasn't sure if you got that one. Just hanging out. That's cool. If you grab a drink, doesn't have to be alcoholic. Get something comfortable. Kick your feet up. Hang out with us. Well, the more the merrier. Jeff says, I pretty much just need a laser disc of Jaws 2, then I'll have all formats, unless there's a beta or video disc. Well, I'm sure there's got to be a beta. I would think so. For these films, like, for Jaws 2 especially, I'm sure. I know over the past few years, betas become expensive to buy classic beta tapes because people are collecting them now. I wish I had the foresight to just buy all that stuff years ago. I used to see so many tapes and beta and everything at garage sales. Never gave it a second glance. I always got the Halloween ones, but I didn't think to buy some of the other stuff. David says, you guys are my company as I drive from West Valley to the East Valley of Phoenix. Awesome. That's right. I remember you said you were doing something tonight. Jeff says, speaking of drinks, he's got his Bush Bullet and a Twisted Shots Island Thunder. Nice. What's a Bush Bullet? I mean, I know Bush Light came out with all the different flavors again because I know the Bush Light apple sells out everywhere. My son's got like 3 cases of it. He loves that stuff. I never heard of Bush Bullet. Colin's watching the 4K Steelbook box set that came out about 2 years ago. It's a great set, long sold out, and it's a ridiculously priced these days. Really? Oof. Megan 2.0. Oh, okay. Oh, you're doing a screening for Megan 2.0. Nice. Looking forward to seeing that. Bush Bullet is like a Molson cold shot. Interesting. Bush has come a long way. Bush, I mean, Bush Light, I'm not so much on, just the regular Bush Light. My since passed on wife's stepmother, that's all she drank. She used to buy cases of Bush Light. Wasn't a bad taste of beer, but man, talk about a headache the next day. But yeah, I'm going to pour myself a beer. We'll give Brady another minute or so. You guys chat, throw some stuff out in the chat. Oh, I'm going to create a poll. Let me see. Let's see what other movies are hitting anniversaries. We'll do a poll to see what we're going to watch next week. And let's see where we go. Next week should be interesting. So it's going to be a 3-day weekend. I'm looking forward to that. 4th of July on a Friday is absolutely insane. This is my band set list. Why am I looking at this? Where's Brady's little list of all the movies? And I can make up a poll to see what we're going to watch next week. So the only other movies that hit milestones that we didn't watch was Land of the Dead, which was on the poll last week. And what else did I have on here for this month? Let's see, Return of the Living Dead turns 40, but that's not till August. Oh, we talked about Flash Gordon. We talked about Tremors. Talked about Dress to Kill. I'll throw a poll up there and let's see. I mean, if you guys want to watch Land of the Dead, because that turns, I believe, turns 20 this year. So I'll put a poll up there in a minute. I'm going to pour myself something to drink. Let me know what you guys are pouring out while we watch this film. Bush Light was, it was older person's beer. Now that I'm an older person, too. George got a mix of 6 Point Brewing and Voodoo Ranger stuff. Nice. What do I have? I got from Ball Pack Brewing Company, Largemouth Hazy IPA. That's what I'm gonna have tonight. And those, stay tuned for those interested members. I'm still waiting to find out what's going on for Friday, if we're going to do our members only beer tasting. And shout out to Bill, hasn't in the chat yet. I did get the beers that he sent me and all the cool Everscape swag. So we may or may not be doing it. I think we're leaning more towards doing the beer tasting, because I don't think I'm going away this weekend because I have a lot of stuff to do and I don't think I'm going to do it. So it should be a good deal. Wait, no, give another minute or so. We'll wait for Brady. If not, we'll start. Land of the Dead. Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while. I mean, I wouldn't mind watching it. I'll throw it up there and see what happens. Yes, I know Jordan does love his hazies. And Jordan, let me know if you're still interested in coming, if you want to come for 4th of July weekend. We are having some festivities that weekend. We got to figure out what we're going to do. I mean, I would think we're probably going to go live. We'll be able to do the podcast on Sunday because we only get Friday off. We're not going to get Monday off, which sucks. But it'd be nice to have a 4-day weekend. But I'm not going to be greedy. 3-day weekend's good. But yeah, you know what? We can get to start because it's about an hour 51 minutes. I don't want to start too late. And Brady's seen it, and he'll have no problem just jumping in when we get started. And shout out to Princess of Horror, who I was in touch with, who was actually going to sit in and be a special guest tonight with us. You're not following Princess of Horror, go check her out on Instagram. She does some great cosplays. And I figured it'd be cool to have her sit in, talk about cosplay. And she's a big horror fan. And she got a big Jaws tattoo on her leg, too. But last minute, it's her birthday tomorrow. Shout out, early birthday. So she was going out for her birthday, and we're going to get a rain check from the Princess of Horror. Who's texting me? Is this Brady? Oh, he's restarting his computer. He'll be on in a few. There he goes. So that should be fun. Now there's another podcast person I was going to reach out to. So we're going to start asking a few more podcasters and cosplayers to come on and sit in with us and just chat with us and, make some new friends and maybe hopefully that scares some people off because we tend to do that. But I'm going to bring it up. Let's get this started. Let's say we start. Actually, you know what? While he's restarting his computer, let's put up that poll. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. Hey, there it is. Start a poll. All right, so movie should we watch next Tuesday night? So I'll put Land of the Dead on there. Flash Gordon. People have been talking about Flash Gordon. I wouldn't mind watching Flash Gordon. I haven't watched Flash Gordon in a minute. Let's see. What else was I had some other stuff on here too. I wait for Brady to pop up in the corner here and bring him in. We'll see how much his beard's growing in because he looks too much like a little kid now. Reanimator is that's not till October. Oh, we said Dress to Kill or Tremors. So let's do this. Dress to Kill, and I'll throw up Tremors and see where it goes. Another one I haven't watched in a while. Tremors. All right. Poll is now live. Let us know. Make sure you vote. Let me know what you guys would like to watch, and let's see where it goes. Land of the Dead already got a vote, so it's already at 100%. Let's see what's going on. Catch up on the chat before we get started. Yeah, we definitely got to get you back on, Dave. It's been a minute since we've done a stream. Definitely talk offline and get something going. Up and look who's here. I think he's ready to go. There we go.
Did you call me a little kid? Is that what I heard you say without my facial hair?
You look like a little kid. You look so young.
Oh shit, the projector. I might have to change my angle here.
Oh yeah. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just wiggle it. Just a little bit.
How's everybody doing, huh? Yes, I look like a buffoon today, but yes. Sorry, Pat.
That's true, Fred. What's that?
I promised the family I would make a special dinner because I decided to go to an advanced screening of that Jurassic Park film last night. So I did not make what I was supposed to last night.
Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I was very surprised. I kind of given up on those films, but it was we could talk about that as we're talking or as the movie gets going. So babyface Brett. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Jordan. Hey. By the way, did you see Jeff with those Halloween 5 socks? Pat, we need to find those. Jeff, if you see those again, give us a holler. Yeah, I don't think Pat's got those.
I was thinking that because I have the Halloween 4 socks. I don't have Halloween 5 socks.
It looked like they were from a place in Canada, so that kind of made sense maybe that he was able to find those.
Canada? Yeah.
No, definitely not, Jeff. Jeff, I will just say it's a lot better than I expected. I'll just say that. So.
See what Colin says. Can't wait till Sunday.
Hi, Gene.
Vacation begins. Can't fucking wait. I haven't had any lengthy time off since the beginning of February. Need a break? Haven't phoned in sick for over. Colin, if you have 2 weeks off, you want to join us on one of the podcast or watch along? Let me know.
Yeah.
Especially if you have time off. We haven't had you on in a minute.
What was
he on?
What? Yeah. What's on those lists that maybe we would do as a watch along that he's a fan of? We should probably look at that.
Well, I just threw a poll up there for next week. So Land of the Dead is in the lead. So I've Land of the Dead up there. I have Flash Gordon. I've Dressed to Kill and Tremors.
Okay.
And everything seems to be moving. Nobody's voting for Flash Gordon. I'm heartbroken. I'd love to do Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon wouldn't be bad. So what did you put Flash Gordon on there? Okay.
Land of the Dead, Flash Gordon, Dressed to Kill, and Tremors. And right now, Land of the Dead is in the lead. Cody, our buddy, what's shaking, man? How you been, man?
Cody,
you have some membership.
Doing well, buddy.
Awesome. You have the membership. So let's see who got that membership. It went to Billy Joyner. Welcome to the Cave Dwellers. See if you guys read the novel Jurassic Park. The personalities of Lex and Tim are different than in the movie. Tim is the computer whiz. I've never read any of the books. Have you read any of the Jurassic Park books?
I did read the first one.
I've never read any of them.
I read it when the movie was coming out for the demand. You have to admit, Pat, I know that was obviously you and I are a difference in age, but that movie when it came out, that was a big deal. Seeing that on the big screen, and when you first see that movie was frightening, man. At least it was to me.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I saw the first one in the theater. Yes, I remember that. Supposed to be on. Were you? God, why don't you tell me? I could believe. Did we say? I'm sure we did. Man, you should have said something. I completely forgot.
Oh yeah, Colin. Please, Pat and I are all over the place on stuff. He's working at nights and stuff too. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. We would have loved to have had you on last week. I'm sorry. Definitely go. Just send us a little reminder because I am a little brain dead these days. But let's get started. I'm watching it on Prime. What do you want? You got the DVD, right? You got the.
No, it's on the cock.
It's on the cock. Right, you're watching it on the cock. So Brett's on his cock, and I'm watching it on Prime. So let's get it all queued up. You have it all queued up.
I got the Universal logo about ready to start. So when you're ready.
I got the Universal just about to start. So we count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hit play.
Pat, I thought you were going to do the Wayne's World. Don't you stop at a certain time? Oh man, that's still going. Okay, there we go. Now it's out of the way.
Got a little halo going behind you.
The halo. I had to change. I was just changing it up. I just didn't have time to get everything all together.
Yeah, Colin. Yeah, we'll definitely be in touch. We'll figure something out. I apologize. I completely forgot. Definitely had it on. Absolutely.
So we got similar music to the original Jaws, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cody, it is something, buddy. Thank you for. He's a member. Okay, so it's the highlighted one. Okay.
Oh, remember? Yes, thanks, buddy. I'm glad to see. All right, correct.
It's coming back, Pat.
It's coming back. Hope you and the family are doing well.
Yeah, Cody, where you at tonight, bud?
I did want to reach out to you, and I apologize. I was going to reach out to you to see how you're doing, but I just want to respect your privacy. I've just been all over the place.
I think about him in the group chat when he's not on there, and when it was his birthday, right?
That's right. Celebrate birthday. Yeah, exactly. I love this opening. Real good opening.
It's that great year, 1978, Pat.
Yeah, 1978, man. Oh, God. I mean, you think about it, 1978 is what, 48 years ago. Man, I can remember yesterday.
I don't joke about that year anymore.
What I did this week, put it that way.
Look at this. But you know what? Like, of course, Richard Dreyfuss is not back, and obviously Robert Shaw wouldn't be back. But you did bring back the other characters, though.
Yeah.
And adding Keith Gordon here. Now, is that Van Zandt part of the rest of the Van Zandts?
I don't think so. But I also remember the one girl that's hanging out with I can't think of her name. She was Angel in that movie. Angel, remember she played the prostitute that was in high school, working on Hollywood Boulevard. I forgot about it. I watched this again the other day. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot that's the girl from the movie Angel.
Okay, while these opening credits are going, I'm going to definitely go grab my my beverage.
Did he? Down there, watch these for our lives. Yeah, go get something. Go get it. Yeah, feel the ramp up. That's some crazy shit. I love the ocean and never spoke about that. I've snorkeled, but I've never been anchored. I don't know if I want to know what's down there. And the opening isn't there just for the kills. The pictures are very important to the plot. Exactly, right? When you find. Yep. You go to those jobs again, Cody? Do it. Oh, he does. I mean, you would never tell because I know he didn't want to do this, but you would never tell by his performance because it's just as good as the first movie. Still one of my favorite Mad magazine covers. If those remember, it was the movie poster, but instead of the girl on the water skis, it was Alfred E. Newman. I remember buying that in the store because I used to collect Mad magazine. I used to read it religiously. Based upon characters created by Peter Benchley. And well, hanging out, have a great time. Do us a favor, hit that like button. Let's get those likes up, and everybody make sure you vote in the poll. Let's see where the poll is right now. It is Land of the Dead, still at 55. It's running away with it, and he might be doing Land of the Dead, celebrating 20 years of Land of the Dead. That's cool. I'm game. Why's my nose bleeding? Was my finger bleeding? No, I don't have a nosebleed. That's weird. I cut my nose outside. I was doing a bunch of stuff outside, and like weed whacking and power washing stuff, trying to. Because if those of you that are in Northeast know, it's been raining like pretty much almost every day, if not every other day. My audio's going underwater again. Yeah, I know. I don't understand what the hell the problem. It's got to be my internet. And I was actually thinking about getting in touch with them and seeing if I get it checked out. It's been doing a lot lately. And I paid enough money for it. It should be pretty good. But yeah, it would be fitting that I was underwater, especially when they were underwater just now. Yeah, I don't fucking get it. If I'm not doing it, it's 1 minute it's fine. I'm not touching anything, and then all of a sudden I'm underwater.
Sorry if it was loud.
That's all right. You would think that Larry Vaughn would learn the error of his ways, but exactly, you would thought after when they're telling him like what they're finding, and it's like seriously, you know the shit that he just went through. People just don't listen.
Yeah, you do have the underwater effect going a little bit, Pat. Oh man.
Just still underwater now?
That's better.
I don't know. I could get mute and unmute it. I don't understand what the fucking deal is. I gotta go and see if this isn't this really the red pack. I don't think there is. I just think it's my internet.
Cody, this is one of Cody's wineries. He likes Purple Toad, right, Cody? I got a blueberry wine here. I haven't. Yeah, look at that bad boy. And I went to go get a Pat, and of course I forgot a corkscrew. Ted! Ted!
Brett, where's the corkscrew?
Look at that 70s hair on those kids, right? It just grew long.
Yeah. This girl, in this one was always cute as hell.
She's beautiful. Yeah. Very cute.
And look, the cast and crew stayed at this hotel while shooting. Really? It's a nice hotel.
I've been telling Pat, any of our H50 attendees, anyone's a fan of Sideways, we're going to try to do a Sideways tour of the wineries that they shot in that movie. That's a top 10 movie of mine. So,
and on top of that, we'll definitely be putting together some type of podcast get together for those that are going, especially.
Damn right. I know we're talking like 2.5 years away or whatever it is, 3 years.
Everybody start saving now. Yeah, perfect. Just watch Jaws on Sunday night. Yeah. It's been like a Jaws weekend. Everywhere you look, all over, it's been Jaws content left and right.
There's Mr. Bill. Bill, how the hell are you?
There he is, Billy Barrett. I meant to send you a message. I've been so freaking busy, and I did get the beer. So thank you, my friend. And so the next beer thing, I have to get all the you guys be getting all the beer for the tasting. So I'll put it together and send you guys a bunch of shit. And I'm waiting to find out. I got to talk to the boss. I don't think we're going away this weekend, so I'm thinking Friday still. Did we said Friday, right? Rather than Saturday? Correct me if I'm wrong. For the beer tasting. Jesus. Pardon me. I'm burping, but since Bill is here, he gets a covered.
Fuck the other ever scathed. Fuck you for sending me this shit.
Glenn says, yeah, Sideways is probably top 5 for him. Not drinking any fucking Merlot.
Damn right. I told you, Pat and I've talked that Giamatti is one of my faves. I would have loved, he could have been a good Lubus to me, I think.
I think so, yeah. Look at Keith Jordan. He was so young. I think he's wearing a wig.
That's like, man, is this where Napoleon Dynamite got the idea?
Yeah, right?
Fucking guy.
How old is he? He's got to be in his teens, right?
Who?
Keith Gordon.
Well, yeah, because this is 78, so this is a good 5 years before Christine, right?
This I do remember about the wife. She's a good woman. Because in the first movie, she says, do you want to fool around? And here she says it again. He's like, you want to get out of here? She goes, do you want to fool around? That's a good woman. Both movies, she likes to fool around. God bless her.
Yeah, you're damn right she does, Pat.
This shot right here is very foggish. With the blue over the water.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I did to my nose over this. Like bleeding right in here. I wonder. I cut my nose somewhere. It's weird. If you get like a little pin cut on your nose and it just bleeds, it doesn't stop. You don't know why.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have a tough time with this bottle opener, baby.
You having trouble? So he's pretty much like the Blob. The main character knows what is really going on. He can't. The authority figures to believe him, even when the proof is right there in front of him. Good analogy, yeah. And nobody believes him, as usual. Dr. Phil would make a great Loomis.
Who said that?
Colin.
Colin? I wouldn't have expected Colin to say that. I like it, though. I get a kick out of it. Maybe in the spoof, right?
Glasses guy is great, too. Not Keith, but his friend. Yeah, so mopey. He's very Napoleon Dynamite. It's a crock of shit. I'd still think my favorite line is the wife who always wants to fool around. God bless.
Jesus. That sucked.
His Bryce buddy, Jeffrey Kramer.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, though. Just don't make fun of Halloween when you're at a Halloween convention.
Yeah, right. It did look very vlogish. The way it was looking over and it had the blue sky in the background, like something you would have seen in the vlog. This would be cool to be there right by the water like that all the time.
Yeah, and Pat, if we ever go out east, that'd be cool to go to Martha's Vineyard. I saw they had a big get together. I saw Spielberg. It looked like Spielberg was there, right? I know Richard Dreyfuss and Jeffrey Craver were there.
Was he? Got a great can. I just want to go see Belushi's grave, John Belushi's grave.
Colin, I actually upstairs, because I'm in the basement, I have like actual motorized ones upstairs, 2 of them. Maybe I should bring one down here next time.
I'll have one of the motorized ones too. Yeah.
And I'm gonna get Pat. I'm gonna talk to Pat doing a members only stream, even though probably nobody would care, maybe. But we got to do jerky, boys. It's stuck in my head.
Oh yeah, we should do it one night. Maybe just one night when you're free and I'm free. We'll just throw it up there.
We'll just say, hey, we'll just go live randomly. I think that might be the best way, right?
He called me fruity ass.
Who's the fruity ass now?
I'm thin. I wear glasses. I live Amity Island year round. No good for her.
Yeah, it says on IMDb that Roy Scheider left the Deer Hunter set when he shouldn't have. And the studio offered him a deal if he did this, which he did not want to do. They would forgive him.
You'll be forgiven. See, this is the blonde girl's cousin. That's the one that played Angel in that movie. She played the kid who was a teenage hooker.
Yeah. Roy Scheider did not originally want to appear in the film, but had recently left the production of The Deer Hunter, which led to conflicts with Universal, with whom he had locked in a multi-film contract. The studio agreed to forgive him leaving Deer Hunter if he did this film, which they did count as the 2 remaining films of his contract with them. He agreed to the terms, but was resentful of his involvement from the outset and clashed frequently with the director.
Timestamp I have though is 14 minutes and 52 seconds. Hey, there he is. Crazy Mike.
This movie's already bad. How you doing, Mike? How's it going, bud? Hey, did you guys end up doing stuff after we went off the other night? I just, of course, I failed to.
No, he fell asleep. Everybody got busy, and I just did a few things, and I actually went to bed early, so it was probably better.
Are you on nights this week then, or none? Right?
No, that's it for now.
So Bill's good for Friday, right? Okay.
Yeah, so we're good for Friday. I'm pretty sure it's a go because I don't think we're going away this weekend because I have too much shit to do and
Jeez, what happened to that guy's nose? Sorry.
The trailer ready. I think we should be good. Hey James, I showed it was the best thing in the movie. Oh yeah, he made these first 2 movies.
Hey James, yeah, I think we talked about it the other day. I love Blue Thunder. I grew up watching that movie.
Which one?
Blue Thunder.
Yeah.
But also with the late Gene Hackman, late great Gene Hackman in The French Connection.
French Connection, yeah.
He's been a part of some pretty big films.
Surf from Kmart in the bag from the dollar store.
That nose, man. What happened? I'm sorry. I can't stop looking at it.
Can't stop looking at what?
The guy's nose. That's sorry. I'm just being mean. The wine's already kicking in. It's only been 5 minutes.
See where the poll's at. Oh, Tremors just creeping up on Land of the Dead.
Yeah.
It's tied at 40. Oh, Tremors just beat out Land of the Dead, so it looks like it's in the lead. So make sure you guys vote.
Okay, I gotta go on there.
What you guys want to do? What you guys want to watch next week? Get 20 votes going. I thought people would have been interested in Flash Gordon. Man, was I wrong?
Does it show how many votes are in there?
Yeah, it's so far 21 votes. You ever do this Parasail?
I was just going to ask you, Pat.
I was
I've
gonna
done
do
it
and I just
once.
never got to it. Did you do it? I would love to have done it. We were supposed to do it. I forget why we didn't do it. I just never did it.
I did it. Here you go, Pat. Grab a drink. I did it up in Wisconsin. I always, Pat, I just never wanted to store them. That's part of the reason. Lisa and I fell in love with jet skis on our honeymoon, and then we rented them every once in a while when we were up by my parents.
We
Jet
did the
skis
same
are a
thing.
lot of fun.
They're a lot of fun. We first time I ever did them. We got on one. It was for our honeymoon. We were in Barbados.
Yeah, we each had our own, but then we had the bigger one where she was back behind me on the one, and she's like, "You're getting too close to shore. They told you not to go that way." I'm like, "Oh, we're fine."
Yeah, we had. Well, that was the same thing too. I was like, they're like going like this, and they're like, "Hey!" As I was getting too close to the shore, and there's like there was a coral reef there. And they're like this, going like, and I'm like, wave, like, "Hey!" And they're like, "No, be careful."
Yeah. Well, the one time too, I went out super far. She's like, "We're not supposed to go out this far." I'm like, "I want to go back to." It was after we went to the Castaway Island where they shot the movie. I think I told you I went on that on my honeymoon, right? In Fiji,
Yeah,
we
yep.
went to that island. We had a picnic on that island for like 2 hours. They're like, "Don't go too far inland. There's wild goat." It's like, okay.
Wild goat. I'd be like, "Come on, who cares who's skiing out there? Get naked."
Yeah.
Take your clothes off.
For some reason, she gave me Barbara Crampton vibes here, huh? Back then.
A little bit, yeah. Super, super cute. It says, it had to be tough on Roy Scheider's first movie. You had Richard Dreyfuss and Robert Short. Now it's just him by himself carrying the movie.
But James, that's a good point. But that's why. Who said this? Who was really good in it? Was it James said it too, right? I think he was kind of based on his previous statement. That's what makes him really good in this. He kind of carries it.
He does, yeah. It's basically all him.
I don't even know the last time I actually watched the third one. I've actually seen the fourth one a lot more than the third one.
I can't remember the last time I put one of those.
They always talked about it on local Chicago radio where Michael Caine, like in one scene, he's dripping wet. And then like they cut the next scene, he's completely dry.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. Well, Billy, I have. What were you going to say, Pat?
Line. He says, "You better do something else because I don't want to go through that hell again." Yeah, great line. What was that?
I have. Well, no, Billy's talking about it. I'm a wild goat. My nickname for many years was Billy Goat. He says I have him in the phone. Well, it's probably because I like 48 Hours a lot. Billy Bear, because they call Sonny Landham Billy Bear. Remember that?
Billy Bear. Yep.
Billy Bear.
I said for him, it's between Dress to Kill and Land of the Dead. Not for Dead though, purely for Asia Argento.
You know what? I'm actually with Colin on that. Those were the two that I would vote for. I like all four, but
I love Flash. I haven't watched Flash for a while.
Well, she got fucked up. This time it's personal.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely personal this time. No, where's the movie? We can't show the movie. YouTube will take it all down.
Now, help me if I'm somebody who's really knows the story of the sequels.
Okay, well, those movies, the rest suck, and so does you. So do me a favor. You can go fuck yourself real, real hard. So go suck a dick.
Okay, I didn't really read that further, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's like obviously you're a complete moron to think that you can broadcast a copywritten movie.
Damn, this blueberry stuff's good. Whew. No, Jaws. Is it Jaws the Revenge where they, or is it this one where they say that the shark's related supposedly or some bullshit?
I thought it was like 3. I thought it was the Revenge. This is one of the first one. This girl screwed up because she went to grab the fucking thing of gas and pour it all over herself.
Unfortunately, once she leaked out all the gas, I think the last thing you would have done was do that right after she slipped and it all went all over the place. Well, I guess you were just taking a chance that you wouldn't catch fire, right, with the shark after you.
I guess maybe here the thought process was pour it on the shark and set the shark on fire, but instead she got all over herself.
Okay, gotcha, Jeff. Yeah, I just don't follow I didn't follow the other ones as much.
Me neither. Yeah. The movie also came out the same year as the original Grease, and Bill Butler, who did the camera work for the original movie, also did the effects for that movie. Yeah, 78 was a big year, man. I remember.
Slasher Fred, this is the year of Halloween. It's the year of Superman.
Yeah.
What else is 78 that we've?
Just solo albums that I remember.
Yeah, would that be better, Bill? Yeah. Cody's a guilty pleasure there of Jaws the Revenge. Okay. Okay, next step. Hold on there, Pat.
Where did Brady go? Who took him away? Oh, yes, right. Dawn of the Dead, 78. Absolutely, Colin, good one. I miss CB radios. You guys remember my age? Remember CB radios? Remember when everybody had it? My dad had one in his car, the station wagon. My aunt and uncle had them. When we used to go down the Jersey Shore in the summertime, but we'll be chatting away on the CD. Oh, God. Kelly told last guest at age 45 that he enjoyed Jaws the Revenge. He looked at me like he didn't know what to make. It's not horrible. It's definitely not as good as the first, though. It's watchable. Probably maybe because he's in it. We have our soft spot for him because he's in H2. That's Laurie Stalker. Yeah, school buses had them. Everything had them. I remember when I first started working for a cable company back in the day, we had them in the vans. I could chat with the other techs. Actually, we used to have those Nextels. Remember Nextels? Because they were like cell phones, which also had walkie-talkie feature on them.
You know, it's funny, Pat. I just randomly just say, "Hey, Ted." Colton already knows, and he's never seen it. Where's the corkscrew? He says. He's like, "Dad, you said it enough." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I'm sorry."
78 Grease, yeah, National Animal House, absolutely, James. Oh God, what Animal House?
We have to. I'd assume I put Animal House on that list, Pat.
Audio seems better when Brett's on. I don't know. Must be pulling the strings over there or something.
Seems better when I'm on.
Seriously.
I sure know that there's too much audio when I'm on, maybe.
I wonder if there's a way. There's audio adjustment, but
Pat, am I out of line? I see Cheerios on the screen. Can you really eat plain Cheerios? I can't. Like, we're big Honey Nut Cheerio people in this house.
It's cardboard without anything on it.
Remember, apple cinnamon was a big deal when it came out when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's good. We were just talking about Nextels, Mike and I. How we loved Nextels back in the day.
Were we talking Nextels when I told you the the bigger kid got a phone. I thought we were talking about Nextels. Maybe that's when that came.
I know we brought it up. I think him and I were talking about it too. We were like, because we love. I think when we remember when I think when we were in the cave chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, I got that steelbook finally showed up through Walmart. It's beautiful.
Looks nice.
Oh, more fun happening on the beach.
It's Blondie. I wonder what she looks like these days.
This guy drinking the Miller High Life. He makes me think of what's his name? Is that Larry Zerner in Friday 13th Part 3 with that hair? Isn't that his name? Larry Zerner? The lawyer guy?
Yeah. Yep. Unfortunately, even when my sometimes not saying his mic is supposed to be by your mouth, I'm always talking out of my ass.
The freaking killer whale. So did we talk about this maybe when we reviewed the original Jaws? Who would be a good Sheriff Brody if I don't want to think if the ever idea Jaws would be remade again today? Don't want to think of that, but I'm curious to see who they could have play Sheriff Brody.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see who we could. We could do like a fantasy recasting. Would be fun to do.
I don't know. Would it be nuts? Would McConaughey play the Robert Shaw character pretty well? Maybe he's too goofy.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, Davey, that's what everything. Yeah, Pedro Pascal's like a little bit of everything now. He's part of all of it.
Hold on, trivia note. This lady specialist there was created as a fill-in, as originally Hooper was to be involved. I could see that.
So it cost $30 million to make, and that was 3 times more than the original. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, that's usually how it works. Yeah. Remakes. If you guys ever watched that Netflix movie Under Paris, that movie is pretty much a female remake of Jaws. No. Not watch it. I think go on Netflix. I should, because there's a lot of movies people talk about. What do you think of Jurassic World having a Dr. Loomis in it?
If I talk any further, Jeff's I know Jeff's a big Jurassic Park guy. Well, Davey saw it, right? Did Davey? Yeah. Okay, I didn't go watch his stuff yet. It's been kind of nutty since last night. There was a what's the best way to say? There was an Ahab to the whale, right?
Yeah. That amount, you would think the shark would look better in this one. It looks so much cheaper than the first one. Yeah, this looks. I mean, the shark itself and its attacking looks good, but this one looks very fake. I agree.
Bill, are you working tomorrow? What's Jordan sending? I've never seen that before. That's funny. I didn't mind the bike riders, Colin. It's probably a one-time watch for me. But yeah, definitely good cast.
Bike ride? No, never even heard of it. Who's in it? Anybody know?
And Tom Hardy's in it. Oh God, it's gonna bug me. But a lot of it, some of it takes place in my neck of the woods. Who's the main guy? Austin Butler. That's who I was thinking of.
Oh, Austin Butler. Okay, Elvis.
Michael Shannon, who played a pretty damn good General Zod, in my opinion.
God.
Is it because Roy Scheider looked like he's frustrated making this movie on screen?
Yeah, he was annoyed.
He's like, fuck this. Let's see here. It says here, God knows, some of this I know on IMDb isn't completely accurate, but many scenes had to be shot in the fall, winter months. As such, the actors had to suck ice cubes prior to takes to avoid having their breath seen or on camera.
Really? Wow.
When the crew had to go back to Martha's Vineyard for reshoots in the fall of 1977, many of the trees had already lost their leaves. The crew actually put fake leaves on trees to make it look like it was still summer. Delays in shooting meant that John Williams was forced to start working on the score before the film was completed. But is there a handful of stuff that was probably repeated from the first movie in this? Or not entirely?
A little bit, not too much. Not really. I mean, of course, the storyline. Obviously, there's a shark, and the
Okay.
idiot mayor doesn't believe him.
Yeah, he'd be a good Sheriff Brody, Davey. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can see that. Then a Quint would be a good.
I
Quint.
forgot. Did you watch?
I still say Randy Quaid.
Oh God,
A good Quint.
he would be bizarre.
I gotta get to the ocean. I'm like, God. I mean, you tried this. It's not even July yet, but I haven't even been to the beach once.
You know, if I could take what's his name pretty seriously, but I don't think he could do anything serious. What's his name? Hold on here. Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen could probably do the Richard Dreyfuss character if I could see him ever do something serious.
Yeah, right. Tom Hardy is Quint.
Okay, Tom Hardy. Yeah.
Harry Hamilton's life was very ill while he was shooting this, and did leave the movie because of that.
I highly doubt you would have Joaquin Phoenix be able to do Quint, but he would probably make it work
He's just eccentric enough to
because
pull it off.
he's
Definitely.
just as bizarre and fucked up. Well, Daniel Craig. Okay.
I can see that, Cody. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Colin, I haven't watched Sons of Anarchy either, and I've been told I should watch it.
What's that? Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
I've never watched it either. You think we would be watching because we both love Kelly Bundy. Peggy Bundy, rather.
Yeah, and you got the Hellboy guy.
Mhm.
Why can't I think of his name? But he's a good actor, and
Oh, what the hell? I'm trying to blank on his name too. I can see him.
in Blade 2. Somebody will put it in the chat. Nice guy. He blew out his. Did he blow out both of his knees on the set of Drive, or just one of them? Did you ever see Drive with Ryan Gosling? That's a good film. If you haven't seen that, Pat.
Jeremy goes, I riot. I might be alone, but I one man riot nonetheless. Yeah, I don't know. This is a movie I don't think they'll touch.
No,
Maybe
no,
wrong, I don't think they'll touch this because come on.
No, I when we talk about the fantasy recasting, we're just doing that all in fun. I
Yeah,
this,
I don't think they'll do it. If we do this.
ah! You see his face? Ah! He kind of did like the he did the James Woods and Scary Movie 2. Fuck this.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, Gory Tiger, Drive 2 is awesome. Very good film.
Getting ready for fall, but yeah, I do like warm weather, but this like swamp assy, ball sacks sticking weather is just not fun. It's just too hot up here. It was 103 today. It's just too hot. Yeah, exactly. I don't think they'll ever touch this. I can't see them remaking Jaws. I think it's one of the ones they'll just keep hands off.
Like our buddy Ned Beatty in a toy, right? No.
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 No. He pulled in 3 million views last Friday night. The movie still has ratings power, especially given they played it on NBC. I don't even watch regular TV. Years.
What's the good looking woman next to the priest in Stir Crazy say? Do you remember? I've often always wondered, do you ever get much? Not much, just not too much, just only at dinner. Richard Pryor's like, I don't think she meant that. I got that movie mixed up with the toy, though. The toy's where he's the maid with the mustache. You got a hairy lip.
You need to shave. You have a hairy. You don't like our waitresses.
Look at Roy Scheider, button down shirt here. It's all unbuttoned here. This guy's looking like an animal.
Yeah. He's thin as hell. He's in great shape. Got a wife that likes to fool around. He's living the life. Wait for dinner. I think I think Spielberg would be like, don't do it. Don't. There's no remake necessary for them.
No, not at all. Hey, Daniel, what's going on, man?
Hey, Daniel. What's up? Hi, Dad.
Nice hair.
Like how they're playing Pong. You can see what year this is. They're playing Pong.
Good old Pong.
Oh, God. I remember when my dad came home with Pong. We played that. Oh, God. We played that incessantly. That was groundbreaking shit. Timestamp, folks. We're at 40 minutes and 5 seconds. Jaws 2. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And, all that fun shit. Right, Bill? Been playing the last video game Pat ever played. Hey, no, I did make it to the first Sega system. I had 2600. I had a television. I had ColecoVision.
Did you play the Halloween game like recently or no?
Which one?
The Halloween game.
100?
Yeah.
No, I don't have a system to play it on.
I thought you might have played it once before.
Oh, I had it when I was a kid. I had it when I had the 2600 back in the early 80s. I had it. My parents bought it for me. I just don't. It got lost in the sands of time. I don't like what the 2600. I had the 2600 in cartons. Where did it all go? Probably the garage sale. I had it back in '83 when it came out. What was the first horror convention you guys have ever gone to? For me, it was Chiller Theater. Probably back in the 90s.
I think mine was before Flashback. I think it was actually the Fangoria Weekend of Horrors when they used to have those.
I have to say, it's definitely Chiller Theater in the early 90s, maybe. I don't think it was 89. It was early 90s.
Okay, one last check of the stove, Pat, and I'll be right back, buddy.
Really? And your girlfriend, who? Which one? The girl taking the photo with the heavyset check? Look at the cameraman. Just focus on the girl's cans. Good man. I love the goofy music because it's like everybody's just hanging out and it's like goofy music, just waiting for something crazy to happen. We just go swimming off the coast called Rhode Island. Never would have, but it was like a little thing of stuff by the time I was in there. But no, what the ocean doesn't bother me. I never scared me. Like this, even Jaws, even being young, seeing it, like I said, but I enjoyed the movie as a thriller, but never found it scary. '83 movie The Lift is pretty much like Jaws, but with an elevator. I've never seen The Lift. Long time ago. Current rumors are that Gun Media, the company that made the recent Friday the 13th and TCM games, has acquired the rights to make the new Halloween game. You may have to learn how to play an Xbox pad. I played Xbox. What did I play? I played 360 and I played Xbox One with Terrence. What the hell we used to play Call of Duty. I wasn't very good at it because there's entirely too many buttons and joysticks. I just need one joystick and one fucking button. That was too much shit for me. But if it comes out, I can play it. He's got he's got it at his apartment though. I do have the one game that came out. I forget what's the I forget the format. I think I got it for the format for Xbox One. Gary Oldman could play all three? Yeah, right? I mean, he can play anything. Versatile as hell. I mean, I never understood, I understand, you could grow up in the Northeast, grow up in New Jersey, like the Jersey Shore towns, thrived on the summertime. But if this kind of shit happened in real life, they would shut everything down because they've shut the beaches down before for lesser things, like water quality being bad and all sorts of shit. What's that man doing way up there? Where's everyone at? What's the worst celebrity met at Horror Convention for James? It was Mikey Madison, Scream 5. Paid $100. She had no touching rule. It wouldn't shake my hand. Really? I don't. I've never really had one because I don't. Only ones I really get are from the first few Halloween movies, and I'm trying to think if I've had one. No, and every one of them has been good. I unfortunately haven't had one. Brett's got a lot. When he comes back, I'm sure he's definitely got a story. I know he's mentioned a few to me, but yeah, I've never had a bad experience being a celebrity. I can think of. No, honestly, haven't. Oh, nice yingling. I had a yingling before when I was outside power washing. May have wanted to punch that little girl in the face. You could tell. It's like, what are you looking at, kid? Mayor's son moving on Jackie while Michael's stuck painting. Yeah, smart kid. Before we had Jaws, there were many classic Disney short cartoons which portrayed the shark as being. Oh, I remember even just regular cartoons, not necessarily Disney, just having a.
Thank you.
There he is.
Look at the hair.
I'll ask you since James asked, and I haven't. None comes to mind. Who was the worst you know the horror convention? I know you've mentioned a few.
Yeah, I've had some fucked up experiences, but for some reason I couldn't. You know, it's funny. Most of them are all good because you're never going to have like a. How you got to go to that convention? Everybody, just like anything in life, people only remember the bad things more than all the good things you do, right? So
Well, that's why, because I mean, I've only met. I mean, everybody I've met that's not like Halloween related, and that's been Halloween related. Everybody's been nice. Everybody's been very. I've never had a problem. Fortunately,
let me think about that for a second.
it's just bluefish. I like to hear the guy in the background. What do you think this is? Dragnet? Meanwhile, I get the situation here. Doesn't look good. But if you know what this guy went through the first time around, wouldn't you guys cut him some slack? No, you're just gonna be a fucking crazy person. It's like, look what he went through the first time around. Cut the guy some slack. He's only got your best interest at heart. If I was there on the beach and he was out there shooting, I'd be like, dude, shoot the gun, man. Let's go.
Who can I? God. You know, honestly, actually has something to do with this movie. I tell you, the first time I met Richard Dreyfuss, he was a shithead.
I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Yeah, because he signed that big McFarlane set I got. You're not going to sell it, are you? I'm like, I paid you for the autograph, so I can do whatever the hell I want with it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, then you get those assholes that they charge more if it's not personalized.
The second time I met him, it was better because he talked a little bit more about Let It Ride, which is one of my favorite movies. Horse racing film. Good times. Yeah, he's definitely one, though, for sure. Oh, Edward Furlong. I think I told the story with Edward Furlong, where, like, because I had him sign one of those NECA figures with the, you know, it's got the Halloween NECAs where you sign it on the clear plastic. He closed the cover of it up right away. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's like smeared. Yep.
And it's
I
smeared.
remember you telling me that. Yep.
But actually, the second time, though, because I got him on the second time on the Detroit Rock City poster, and he was just impressed that I already had a few autographs on the Detroit Rock City poster. So he's a bit cooler the second time.
One of our favorites.
Oh, you see who made the news? Speaking of conventions, Marty Cove, you know, from the Cobra Kai and Karate Kid. Did you see what he did?
No.
Where he bit, he literally bit one of his co-stars from Cobra Kai.
By accident? Or
I think he was playing, but it drew blood and people saw it. Thank you, buddy.
God.
So it's like all over the internet now.
Nice.
So.
Hey, what's up? PMC's Midnight Movies. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, PMC's
Brody
Midnight
picked up
Movies.
spent shells after the beach embarrassment. It's a touching scene to help
Sweetheart.
lift Jaws 2 into a special movie. It's just not just a sequel.
Oh.
And actually, yeah, I was thinking that. I was just watching that scene. It just took me back to just going on the beach. I remember we'd be at the Jersey Shore and I'd go down and we'd go collect shells and after 5 o'clock after everybody was gone and with my son and just it takes me back to that fun stuff. But boss came down for a drink.
She came down to ask me about the stuffed pepper stuff I made for for them and my daughter. So it's fun when the kids start eating stuff that they never really ate before. So now she started eating peppers and stuff. So it's like, cool.
Oh, stuffed peppers you make?
I made stuffed peppers. Yeah, she's into the stuffed peppers.
Love stuffed peppers. I'm looking at this guy. Isn't this guy that's developing the film? Isn't he the guy? Correct me if I'm wrong. That was in the episode of Cheers. That was berating Carla and then was going to sue them unless she apologized. Remember, he's a big Yankee fan. He was talking shit about the
I don't remember
Red Sox. I'm pretty sure this is him.
I got to see his face. I thought you were talking about the guy that owned the restaurant, the old dude. Oh, Sam.
Oh, yeah. The one that Carla bangs on the side?
Yeah. Remember when they're getting held up downstairs and he comes down? It's like, I think it was a gunshot, right? Oh, Sam.
Oh, Sam. John. John was his name. John something or other.
He was so funny.
I would love he'd come down and he's going to call to go at it. He'd be like, old bastard. He'd be like, crow, whatever. 9 o'clock. I'll be there.
I feel so bad that
you're on the side.
You're underwater. You must be getting. Now you're sounding better again.
I don't understand what the fuck it is. I have to Google it and say why
You're
is
fine now.
why does my microphone sound like I'm underwater every so often?
Now Peacock's got a break for 2 minutes here, so I'll have to get a timestamp from you.
Yeah. Let's see. Alan says he met some celebrity assholes during his music concert promotion days. Some
So-
really arrogant dickheads for horror celebrities. Yeah, I can't think of one that I've had a problem with, fortunately.
Yeah, I tell you, like some people thought Rob Zombie was going to be dick. When I met him, he was cool. He was very cool. Oh, what's his name? Who's on the screen in the commercial here now? He was cool as shit. Billy Bob Thornton. He was cool. There's a couple that are sticking out, Pat, that I can't think of though. That were. Oh, you know what? Corey Feldman wanting more money to not personalize. I thought that was bogus.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Like, I'm paying for it. Even if I'm selling it, what do you care? It's like, dude, you're Corey Feldman. You're not Elvis Presley here. There's not a huge market for your signature. So get over yourself. Relax.
I think it was Jeremy Moorhead that said to me, he was like, "Well, Brett, don't worry. What he doesn't know is that we know how to take those things off." It's like, yeah, I know shit.
Yeah. This is Amanda Louise saying happy birthday to him. Happy Andrew Camp is a sweetheart. Dark Mirrors was nice. Robert England will talk to you forever. Yeah, I can't think of one person that I had a very experience with. Which is great.
Who said that? That was who posted that comment? The original Nightmare on Elm Street people. Yeah, even Nancy's mom, the Lush. Well, the Lush in the movie. She's a sweetheart to meet in person too. You know who's had a rough time, Pat? Some people don't have a good experience with is Keith David, which I was like, damn, that's a shame. I met him twice and he was awesome. Yeah, the FX guys are, well, Chris Nelson's very outgoing, but Savini, Greg Nicotero, yeah, they sound like they can. Well, I guess it depends on what you're going to talk to them about. Because Pat, are you frozen?
No, I'm waiting. I actually Googled why does it sound like the Nicotero was underwater? There's a bunch of things here.
I guess I should say Nicotero wasn't cool to meet, but I think it was because we talked about Halloween 5. But then, of course, he's going to talk about probably banging Wendy Kaplan.
Right, he was out. I don't blame him.
But he hated Dominique off the Gerard. Remember that whole thing? And just like nobody wanted to work with that guy, or nobody was happy working with him. Look at this guy, Uncle Junior.
Uncle Junior.
I'm a little behind. I got it. What's your timestamp? Sorry.
Timestamp right now for me is 55 minutes and 50 seconds.
No, when they were all sitting down with the mayor and everything, the one guy looked like Uncle Junior from The Sopranos.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
See, Pat, this guy talking here now? My hair is going to start looking like that soon. I better watch it.
The one guy with the curly hair reminds me of somebody. I can't think. I know I've seen that stuff too.
I just thought it looked like the guy from Friday 13th 3, like we were talking about.
Yeah, he is. And he's very bad, but I know I've seen him in something. And I know the voice.
Oh, he was good to you, James. That's cool.
Oh, maybe it's not. This one's cute as hell. Down the Wilkes.
Sometimes it depends on what you're getting signed. Like, remember, Rosanna Arquette, like, I brought that Nowhere to Run poster, and she just, like, her experience on making it wasn't good. So
yeah.
And she told you and I, oh, man, this guy was just... Look at that. Is that one of the barrels from the first Jaws as he's walking into the house?
It looks like it, right? I think it is.
Holy shit. Now he's looking at it.
That's definitely it. It's got to be it.
Well, because remember, they use those to swim back, him and Richard Dreyfuss, remember? Okay. What bottles has he got in there in the back here? Can you see what those are? I'm trying to figure it out.
What's that?
I was trying to think what the labels were in those bottles in the background here, behind where they were sitting. Yeah,
He's drunk.
that's right, Jeff. Maybe I never caught that before, guys. Sorry, it makes sense now as he's looking at it. Just haven't seen these enough, especially the sequels.
Yeah, me neither.
God, I think I watched the first one at least once a year.
Ronnie Blakely, is that the one that what's his name killed? Ronnie Blakely. Is that the one that Beretta? What was his name? Killed.
Nashville Ronnie. I was thinking it was the Agnak guys at first, but no, that's something different.
All right, I'm sitting here playing with all sorts of different things here. I have no idea what that does. Compressor, equalizer. This looks okay. Exciter. What the hell's Exciter? I'm not getting excited.
Oh, you know what? Actually, Jeff's in the chat. Jeff, I don't know if you heard me like a month or two back. I've met Mick Foley a couple different times, but this last time I met him wasn't a good experience, just because he had said last year if you got that ringside collectibles exclusive 3 Faces of Foley figure, he would sign all 3 of them, but it would be discounted. He didn't discount it for me. Nope, times 3. It's like, okay.
Yeah, she's great in this, and she likes to fool around.
Well, actually, and she's not the problem with Jaws 4 either. She's not the problem with it. And she's still around. She's what, 80 something?
Hey, what's up, Matt? I believe this director of Jaws 2 did a lot of the Night Gallery episodes. Maybe. I honestly don't know. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, I saw that. Did you see did he posted the pictures of it? Colin? Charlie Benanti from Anthrax owns barrels from the original Jaws.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Hype is signing one of them. He posted for the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Jeff to pay. Yeah, it was $200 to get that whole thing signed, but
it's a lot. Lady slamming to the side of the boat while in the shark's mouth is terrifying. One of the best. It is. No, I agree. Absolutely.
Let me go back to the trivia here.
He's tired.
So Roy Scheider was paid $400,000 to reprise the role of Chief Brody, 4 times the amount he made in the original film. That makes sense.
$400,000 in 1978. That's a hell of a paycheck.
And Pat, it goes to say, like, with sequels, right? Like, everybody has their own opinion of sequels. Dude, movies are for the imagination. You could always not watch the sequel. Some people say it's just going to ruin the previous movie. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
The only movie that I actually did shut off because I didn't want it to ruin the previous movie was the second Coming to America. I made it about half hour in, and I'm like, I have to turn this off because it's ruining the first one for me.
Pat, I cringe with Beverly Hills Cop 3, but there's moments in that movie where you just laugh because it's so out of the element.
That was tolerable, but man, that Coming to America Part 2, that was rough. What they were thinking, I don't have a clue. That was rough.
At around $30 million, roughly $120 million in 2020 when you're talking inflation. This was the most expensive film that Universal had made up to that time, and the second most expensive film in 1978 after Superman. How about that?
I'm having a Conehead hazy.
Yeah, and
Conehead.
whoever. Oh, Conehead Hazy. Okay. I think you and I talked about, or somebody brought it up in the chat the other night. Like Spielberg and Richard Dreyfuss were approached to direct and star in the sequel, but production of Close Encounters is running behind, so they declined to participate.
That's what I figured because I knew it was so much simultaneously doing both together. It's weird how Dreyfuss just fell off the planet. He pissed somebody off in Hollywood because he was in so many movies.
Wait, Richard Dreyfuss?
Yeah.
Well,
He
you had
used to play
Close.
where, like, nobody was hired him anymore.
Well, wasn't Goodbye Girl around this time too? And that won a bunch of awards, didn't it?
Yeah, Goodbye Girl. I mean, you figure in the 70s alone, what did he have? He had American Graffiti. He had Jaws. The Goodbye Girl. He had Close Encounters. I mean, he had a hell of a run.
Despite his hatred of making the film, Roy Scheider later said that it was a reputable film. Which, yeah, it is. His only complaint was jokingly saying he couldn't understand why the shark held a grudge against him after the first movie.
Alan's NECA 50th anniversary Hooper and Quint figures should arrive soon, along with their version of the shark figure game. Nice.
The camera
NECA.
operator used a cowboy saddle on top of the shark in a few scenes. Okay.
One of the best ultimate posters, sunset on the ocean and dorsal fin. Please look it up. Yeah, second coming to America, I made it about a half hour in, and I'm like, this is actually ruining the first one for me. And I'm not that guy, but it really was ruining the first one for me, so I had to turn it off. So I've yet to watch the end of it.
Eddie Murphy had done that Dolomite movie around that time, and Dolomite was so damn funny.
Oh,
I
no,
really
it was
enjoyed the
great.
Dolomite movie.
What the hell he was thinking with the second coming to America? Is like, oh. Yeah, Keith Gordon, yeah. He made cut his teeth in Christine and then back to school.
Keith Gordon's one of those what's the proper word? Albatrosses? Maybe, I don't know, but he hasn't done too much because he's been directing, right? So, but the things he's done, they're pretty significant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, James, yeah. You're preaching to the choir about Beverly Hills Cop 4. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, we did a watch along of it, didn't we?
Right after it came out.
Yeah, I liked it.
I know we didn't have too many people in that chat, but hey, you and I had a good time.
I had good. I enjoyed myself. I remember that game. Yeah, the game called Shark Attack. I do remember that.
The Jaws Nintendo game was actually really good too.
I always loved board games. Big board game guy.
Well, I don't, Pat, so yeah, so you never had a Nintendo. You said you went to a Sega Master System, right?
Never had a Nintendo. My cousin lived like 2 blocks away. He had gotten it one year, so I ended up just playing his all the time. So I really never needed it. Then I got the Sega.
If you remember, like when that Nintendo came out, like they made a game for every movie almost. There's a Predator game, Jaws game, Back to the Future. Oh, there is a PS2 Jaws game. Okay.
Well, people couldn't believe it. In '83, they came out with a Halloween game and a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I'd never.
Right.
I said I originally I had it back in '83. I had the Halloween game. I remember getting it for my birthday, but I don't remember the TCM game. Never saw it.
Yeah, I think that my prime of video games was N64, and N64. Maybe I'm wrong. I might have been a different Indiana Jones game, but one of the Indiana Jones games was a Blockbuster exclusive. But they made an Indiana Jones game that was the whole trilogy of the movies. So you played each one of the movies? That game was badass. I loved that game.
That'd be cool. I didn't know that.
I played Cliffhanger in Super Nintendo. I used to get pissed off. I couldn't fucking jump over the one mountain all the time with
Cliffhanger was good. On Nintendo, I remember when my cousin had it. My favorite game was Excite Bike.
Oh, Excite Bike.
I love
Rad Racer.
Punch Out. I love Punch Out.
Punch Out's probably arguably the greatest Nintendo game ever, in my opinion. But
Body Blow, Uppercut.
I tell you, we were big GoldenEye people on N64 because that was right when we were in high school. Everybody went crazy for GoldenEye. Look at that shark. Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, dude, you are food. You're not going anywhere. Hey, man. Shit yourself when you see that.
You know, this is a fun game. Like, did anybody play RoboCop versus Terminator? That was a fun freaking game. I really enjoyed that. Look at the mustache on that guy.
Nice porn stash. 78 porn stash. Yeah, so, folks, we're hitting 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 50 seconds.
There's the shark.
You want to tune in? So, folks, we can't broadcast it, unfortunately, because the YouTube pulled the Lord. Shut that shit right down. Hey, Cody, get another membership. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Cody. Hey, Jeff,
membership.
The wrestling games on N64 are still probably the greatest thing ever, whether it's No Mercy, 2000, or Revenge, or World Tour.
Denise Wheat, who was, I saw her. No, she was in Davy's chat earlier. I did do that. Welcome back. So, actually, the poll right now, don't forget to vote in the poll for what we're going to watch next week. Don't forget to search your poll. Right now, Tremors is in the lead. Had 26 votes. Land of the Dead is in second place. Dress to Kill is in third. And Flash Gordon is bringing up the rear.
Flash! Dude, look at Roy Scheider just walking around, fucking shorts and a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. That's my kind of guy.
He knows his son snuck out, and he's like, yeah, all right, I'll get his ass later.
Yeah, Cody, No Mercy because of the roster, right? It's the roster that really makes that freaking game. It's freaking nuts. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else I really enjoyed Roy Scheider in. Wasn't he in what the fuck was he in?
Come on, wife's looking all sexy. Pour a drink.
Oh yeah, All That Jazz, because that's with that's probably where he kind of really showed his other skills, right?
Oh, that's right. He was in All That Jazz.
I forgot he's in the Thomas Jane Punisher. He was in that before he died. Damn. He did a lot of B freaking movies though before he died. Shit.
Yeah, he did. Bride of Frankenstein is one of the very first horror sequels that movie feels like a spoof of the original. How it begins in the mansion of Mary Shelley. When is the new one coming out?
What, Frankenstein?
No, the new Bride of Frankenstein's coming out. Right? Isn't there a new Bride of Frankenstein coming out? I'm just coming out this year.
I know there's the regular Frankenstein with what Netflix that what's his name did. I can't think of the filmmaker, you know. Oh God, I'm not. Yeah, Blue Thunder. Here we go. 2010. So he was in the sequel to that. 52 Pickup. I remember that movie.
Robert Shaw. Did he die in 70? I knew he died not only a few years after that.
I was thinking of Guillermo del Toro.
Is that who's doing the new Bride of Frankenstein movie?
It's Frankenstein, but
I thought they were doing a Bride one too. Sure.
I think they've talked about it, but I don't know if it's happening yet, right? I could be wrong.
It was just called The Bride.
It's in development here.
Oh, it's still in development. Okay. Look at her.
Oh, wait a minute.
Like it out.
Nope, here, The Bride. You're right. It's in post-production. Jake Gyllenhaal, Christian Bale, Penelope Cruz.
Yeah.
Jesse Buckley, Peter Skarsgård, Annette Bening. Maggie Gyllenhaal directed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. Up. Shit's gonna get real. Yeah, he died in 78 of a heart attack.
Yeah. Shit gonna get real.
See where the poll is sitting. Come on, people, keep voting. There's more votes in there. So far. Looks like Tremors.
Yeah, it's in post-production. Yeah. That's a good cast. I forgot Maggie Gyllenhaal was doing it.
Did he beat Michael Phelps' record for a second there? You seen that? You'd be swimming your ass off too.
Damn right. Imagine if Jaws got hit by that big oil slick thing in Creepshow 2.
Could you imagine? That would be cool.
I beat you.
I beat you. Not so fast. And he's swimming, but he's not going to swim that fast. He's not going to swim fast enough. The shark, he's hungry.
He got hungry.
It's weird how the shark goes to play with him. Like ride him and make him slam right into the side of the boat.
Imagine if he screams, "You Goody!" He's trying to climb in. Look at the blood everywhere in the water. The blood. This girl's really good, Pat. Did we look her up? Did I see what else she's done?
Oh, I'm going to look her up. Up, down, sideways. Yes, video. Hey, Denise, what's going on?
And Dusenberry?
Dusenberry? Boysenberry? Different. Instead, John Williams scored 50 points for Baby Shark.
She's in one of our favorite Instagram memes of fucking Magnum PI.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess she was on Magnum PI a couple episodes. She hasn't acted in a long time.
Oh, I just watched Night Game not that long ago. Me and Mike watched it.
You watched that with Mike? Did he like that?
Yeah, well, because he knew because he saw it popped up as a baseball movie, and it was a slasher movie, so we watched it.
I don't know if Mike's still in the chat, but I wonder if Mike ever saw The Fan with Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro. I remember being so excited to see that movie, and I was a bit disappointed in it.
We were watching it, not that. I want to say within the last year we were watching it because it was on and we watched it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, she does. I think somebody was that you mentioned it before, Cody. She has the Barbara Crampton look. Which
yeah, you and I were talking about it before.
Love me some Barbara Crampton. Even to this day, she's stunning.
Oh, you know what I bought because I didn't realize it came out with the Vinegar Syndicate or whatever the name of that company is.
Vinegar
Syndrome. They released, and I guess the reason why there's a Meyer station wagon. Looks like.
Yeah.
I guess it was because of the music rights. So they finally found a loophole, and they released it within the last year. Is Looking for Mr. Goodbar. Did I ever talk to you about that movie? I'm sure you saw it, right?
Mr. Goodbar with Richard Gere
and Diane Keaton, where she's a school teacher and she's just out perusing in the clubs, and it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever told you why that movie kind of hit home with me when I watched it. Was on HBO or something years ago. Is I caught the last 20 minutes of the movie, and the very ending of that movie is just insane. I just didn't know what the hell was going on. It's violent. I was like, shit. So you've seen it though. So, but do you remember what it was about though? Right, where the women were getting slayed, that were going to clubs and stuff. I guess that really happened in New York.
A lot of stuff like that, especially back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Hey, look at Son of Sam. How long that went on for? Things were a lot harder to figure out back then.
Maybe they're gonna find the fog ship out that way they're going. Like you were saying before.
Hey,
the fog bank out there.
It's a fog bank out there.
Okay, trivia. Well, not trivia, but help me remember. What did they say happened to Roy Scheider? He just died? Did he die of old age, or did he die in the heat of action?
Why did
when
Roy
he went to
Scheider
Jaws
die?
of Revenge? Well, I'm just wondering what they said would happen to Chief Brody in Jaws of Revenge.
Oh, I don't remember. In real life, I think he died of cancer in real life.
Those are Frank Rizzo's guys from Chicago. You look like a couple of lowlifes from Queens. Okay, they both said that. Is that like legit?
I don't know.
Heart attack. Oh, heart attack. Thank you, Brad.
Oh, was a heart attack? Oh, okay. Thanks, Brad. I thought it was cancer. Yeah, well, now you get the questions right. Oh, we did one. We did about a year ago, right? We did a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That was probably like 2 years ago, because didn't we have Lisa down here to do that?
Yeah, because that's one of Lisa's favorite movies.
It is. One and two, that and Princess Bride.
I might have to do another one of it, because that's right. It turns 50 this year.
And of course, she was gung-ho with the news last week. Number 3 for her is Spaceballs.
Spaceballs, yeah, the new one. To twist my arm, it's one of my favorite films. I love Rocky Horror. I'll watch it again.
She's like, a movie that I'm so excited for that you're not. I'm like, I just never was a fan. I'm sorry. Hey, people have their own opinions.
Of what?
I just never was a big Spaceballs fan.
Really?
Yeah, it happens, you know. I don't know. I like Weekend at Bernie's. I like Clifford, but I don't like Spaceballs. It makes no sense.
Clifford.
Not the Big Red Dog movie. Anybody out there?
Yeah, right.
Look up the Martin Short, Charles Grodin movie if you don't know. God, that movie's so good. That movie just passed 30 years too.
Is the movie Death of Central with Jimmy Curtis? Real life. Yeah, it's about Dorothy Stratton. Yep. It was a TV movie. It's all right. The one that's better is the one with Margot Hemingway. That's really good. And God, who played the boyfriend?
I think my glass is breaking.
That was her name. Julia Roberts. Eric Roberts played it. Did you see that one? With the Star 80? That's really good.
Is that good?
Yeah. The two of them should have been nominated for Oscars.
Yeah, Shock Treatment, though, I'm going to tell you, Jeff, I did not like it at first, but I've grown to appreciate it. Shockingly.
I haven't watched Shock Treatment in a long time.
Fuck.
Hey, quit honking the horn.
Get off that damn horn.
Actually, when I was at when we were at age 45 and I went to Westwood Memorial Cemetery, I saw Dorothy Stratton's headstone. She's buried there.
Again, 1978.
Did you see that Barry from Wolfman's Got Nards doesn't think Jaws is a great movie? Probably the first person I ever heard say that. Well, he also thinks, like, he says Halloween H2O is like the best one in the series.
Oh, yeah. Who was it? Shamrock. Who is it that pissed him off? Shamrock's Got Balls, or whoever that Shamrock Balls guy is.
Got balls.
Gave him such shit, like on Facebook. Yeah. I saw it, Bill. Yeah. It's silly. People have their own opinions, man. It's it. That's
all. Hey, they have their opinion. It could be completely wrong, but
you never hear too many people ever say that about Jaws. That's all, but it is what it is.
Usually.
Hey, do a lot of people like Halloween 5 like we do? No.
Oh, we say it's bad, but we love it. I'm not saying it's good. We just love it. Yeah, she got star 80. That's really good. Eric Robinson's really good in it as I don't know what the crazy Mikey's name was. But Margot Hemingway is fantastic.
At least Jordan said it. I was thinking the same thing, Jordan.
He did a video on it? Oh, yeah, that's definitely clickbait.
Oh, I just saw the comments online on social media. Don and Frank.
You seen the network premiere of Halloween from 81 on YouTube? Please see the old commercials. I've seen it on there before, yeah. I used to watch it every year. Every time it was on regular TV. I watched it in Spanish. I told the story of how I watched it in Spanish. It was on the Spanish channel, the Telemundo.
Yeah, Jeff, there's a lot going on here.
You haven't lived this age. You watch Halloween on a black and white TV.
Oh, I bet.
Yep.
Yeah, this whole scene, Jeff, is insane. There's a lot going on here. It's very fast paced. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah.
It's very The Burning without all the slashing.
Just floating out there.
Let me go get Mike.
Bye, Mike. See you later, Mike.
She looks great all wet, doesn't she?
God, you're such an animal. Bert, we have a bit of a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just great ending to this film with all these scenes. I mean, a lot of good action. It's only half hour left in this film, too. It goes to show how long they're out on the water with all this shit.
Get him out of the water!
I do what I want in Cartman's voice. I want cheesy food. Yeah, I want cheesy food.
The whole side of that shark's face. Yeah.
That's some crazy shit, man.
Did I ask you, and maybe you told me, have you ever had shark to eat before? Some people say it's really good.
I don't think so.
Anybody in the chat ever eaten shark? I've heard that. I'm not a big seafood person.
I'm a big seafood guy, but I don't remember ever having shark.
Like I'll have calamari with you.
I've had tons of different fish. Well, shit, Mike was going to get lobster too. I gotta find out what the hell it is. He was going to get some lobsters. They were on sale. We're going to have lobster, crab. I like clams in the half shell. You name it. That's what we do whenever we go anywhere near a border. The wife loves seafood too.
Get some calamari. I'll take that. Some fried shrimp or grill some orange roughy.
You like it rough, don't you?
Damn right. You know what you didn't get enough of here, but I guess it would be hard to shoot. It's like, maybe did we need to do one or an extra scene or two in the dark of the shark doing stuff in the dark.
That would be
Yes.
good. You like the opening of the original.
That's close to being in the dark. Yeah, pretty much is.
Yeah. It's hard to see a fun part.
Oh, wow. Okay. Time you got to get up tomorrow pretty early.
I like 10 to 5. Not too bad. Busy day. Crazy day, as usual. You hanging out later?
If I get these kids to bed early. Shit.
Damn kids. Yeah, timestamp, folks. We're sitting at 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 20 seconds. Oh, two.
1 hour, 28, 20 seconds, you said?
I'm at 1 hour, 28 seconds, and no, 1 hour, 28 and 30 seconds. He's heading towards the island, Roy Scheider.
Yep. I
He
just
just
got
said
to the
shit.
island.
Hey, Lito, what's up? Shark tastes good. I don't think I've ever had it.
Okay, you've had it, Lito. Okay. Lito, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing okay. Haven't talked to you in a bit.
Onyx fire truck. I like that. Dressed to Kill, Richard Grieco? No, Dressed to Kill, Brian De Palma.
If anybody hasn't seen what Richard Grieco looks like, I think I sent Bill and Pat that picture of him at Days of the Dead. Didn't I send that in the group chat, maybe?
Yes.
He looked like a completely different human being.
Yes, he does. Much like me.
Lito, hope you're healthy. Hope Jen's doing okay, too.
Yeah, that's when I put it on the intro. Yeah. Scariest moment, horror, thriller, movie history is when oops. Plug my yeah, when Sean gets completely engulfed by the shark. It's
Oh, yeah.
good shit.
This is good shit.
Good shit, man. Good shit. You've never had shark. You find it weird to eat something that could eat you. I'm sitting there. Maybe I'll do another. Oh, let's check on the poll. So the poll right now, 37 votes. We got Land of the Dead at 22%, Flash Good at 14%, Dressed to Kill at 24%, and Tremors at 41%. Tremors went away with it.
Are you a fan of Deep Blue Sea?
Deep Blue Sea.
Samuel Jackson, Thomas Jane.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I haven't seen
The
it in a
Generated
while. Yeah.
Sharks. Movie's kind of got a shock to it halfway through it.
Yeah.
Like nobody expected.
This poor helicopter pilot.
Oh, delivering for Amazon. Well, you got to be busy with that, Lito. Okay.
All right, I just get there everything. Let's see who got it. Blake got it.
Not Ronnie, but Blake got it.
Not Ronnie, but Blake.
I can't think of ever seeing one of the Agnet guys winning. This is going to get interesting here. Pay attention, buddy.
A woman can directly cook and eat you. Don't you eat them? Well, we're not going to go down that, but I know where you're going with that. Now we got that false hope going. Oh, sorry. For those of you who may have not seen this.
Yeah.
Sorry. Spoiler alert. Yeah, I'm having some issues. I think it's something with my internet where my voice gets muffled every so often. It just hates me. My internet blows. Hey, Michelle. You love sharks?
Hi, Michelle.
A shark take every year for your birthday? The shark, he hates this helicopter. Yeah, her on top is still getting the shaft. No gifted membership for you. You come back one day.
Imagine if that shark, though, like, I just laugh. That helicopter is actually really powerful. And the shark starts, like, holding on to the helicopter while it's in the air. The shark's, like, flopping all over the place.
There goes your false hope, baby. It's they don't have any Jaws 2 merch? I'm surprised.
Yeah,
That's odd.
but, right, like, it's just, I'm trying to think what you could do. Like, maybe this type of setup?
Blow in my
Maybe.
pants. What's that?
Jesus, Bill. Like, what kind of merchandise could they really do? Like, this whole setup? Like,
Well, sure, like to cover, with a skier.
a Chief Brody with his shirt buttoned down?
To keep blondes.
I'd buy a Chief Brody figure like that.
AG Blonde Josh Perry. What's going on?
Hi there.
Yeah, this is when everything really starts to get intense. This is the last 20 minutes from here. It's the third act of this is just definitely intense.
Yeah,
Very
and
intense.
Jeff, that's why this is a very valuable sequel.
Very valuable. And it did well. I remember doing well. Like this year. This is crazy. Just swallows your whole.
She gone.
I'm waiting for the shot to go burp. Go Bloodlines in Gallup, New Mexico. Nice. Welcome. I'll cut up with the Jaws movie. Yeah, if you want to join in, we're watching along. But obviously, we can't broadcast the film. Wish we could.
Glad to have you here, Josh.
Yeah, we're sitting at 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 10 seconds into Jaws 2.
Do we watch Jaws 3 and 4 as a bonus episode one day? Back to back.
We
For
should.
some
I mean, at some point we should.
Bullshit laughing.
Oh, God.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, the score is second to none. Just as good as the first. Members only Jaws 3 in 3D. That's not bad. I like that, Jeff. I think we're going to do a lot more. It's tough this time of year because work's been busy, and usually when I'm home now, like in the colder winter months up here, like I don't want to be outside. But now that it's actually getting decent out and it's not raining every damn day, I like to be outside. So that's why I haven't done a standalone video now in weeks because I just don't have the time. I'm home. I'm trying to get stuff done outside. Weekends have been busy. So if I were just doing the two day wax roll, I have to find out. I know the wife should be home. I thought I'll find out about Friday.
No,
I
it's
kind
good
of
to
hope
hear.
you don't go away. So
It's good to hear from you, Lito. I meant to message you about the baseball team. Not right now with them struggling, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and going forward, but I'll be on one of these days too. It's been a minute since.
Yeah, but Lito's got some time. Maybe we'll figure out. Maybe we go watch something if he's up to watching something. Or
Yeah, been a while. I have to ask you something when it's Shark Week. What are you gonna ask? When is Shark Week?
we're all friends here.
Yeah, when is Shark Week? I know that Don't they always have like a Shark Week every year where they show all the shit on TV?
Mm-hmm. Shark Week, yeah.
That was Sean's age when he first saw this. Probably why he wasn't attending the movie so much. Well, how old is the kid in this? How old is he?
He looks like he's
78. I was.
Looks like he's 10.
Yeah, he was probably older than me. You older than me, Jeff? I was in 78. I was 6 years old in 78. Get him out of the water! Get him out of the water! One blonde here is really cute too, with the long hair. He doesn't have much dialogue, but definitely eye candy. Looks a lot like one of the girls from Meatballs.
There was a trailer, Pat, I wanted to ask you about that I watched. Looks really freaking bizarre. Have you heard of this movie? And it's got a date of last year, but it's coming out to limited release in theaters here in the next month. Strange Harvest.
Strange Harvest? It's coming out in the fall.
Horror film. Detectives are thrust into a chilling hunt for Mr. Shiny, a sadistic serial killer from the past whose return marks for the beginning of a new wave of grotesque, otherworldly crimes tied to a dark cosmic force.
Mr. Shiny?
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. The movie looks very strange. It's got a lot of Rotten Tomatoes reviews, very positive reviews.
Really?
Yeah. Anybody seen the trailer for Strange Harvest? If you haven't,
Mr.
take a look.
Shiny.
Let us know what you think.
Interesting.
Look at this. Like these people just sitting there waiting patiently.
Josh says, I like all the shark movies I've seen. Yeah, I'm not a big shark movie guy, but the ones I've seen I like. You know, I don't go
Mr. Sandsman.
I don't go too crazy over like all the shark documentaries like they did in Shark Week. I watch them and they do get addicting though. If I'm sitting there and they all come on, I'm like, oh man, I can't get up to watch them.
Is that tomorrow where they said Don and Frank are going to be on?
What's that?
Darren and Frank, are they going to be on tomorrow? Is that what I saw?
I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, I think they're on tomorrow. I'll catch it on the way home from work.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky Schroeder was originally cast and played Sean, but Mark Gilpin came in after. Honestly, he probably did. Ricky Schroeder, really? I could have seen that in here.
Ricky the Schroeder?
Where the hell is he these days?
He's an asshole.
I forgot about the Reef. I haven't seen the Reef in a long time. George's nickname Mr. Shiny on account of his bald head.
I feel like Judge Reinhold should be in this movie. Bill? Set the night to music. Hey, by the way, I'm excited then for Friday. That means that I could get rid of more beer out of my house.
Yeah, I'll confirm. I'll talk to her tonight. I don't think we haven't booked anything, and I haven't really had a chance to get the trailer ready to go because I've been doing other things. But I'm so far behind because usually get stuff done on the weekends, and it rains every weekend. I've been doing stuff after work every day. You know, I was like I said, I was power washing last night. I was power washing again tonight. Trying to get the deck done.
God, this one guy sitting up in the white shirt with the gray sleeves. He gave me some Sasha Jansen vibes, didn't he? Check out that guy again. Does he give you like Sasha vibes?
Yeah,
Brady,
shirt, the gray sleeves.
Are you coming in or what?
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah. It's back. I don't have a lot of beer, but I do have some beer. Actually,
And Keith Gordon looks like Finn Walford, man, in this movie. Finn Walford.
WWE NXT Fight Night to be over. Is that tonight? Is that on tonight?
Which one?
You follow that WWE?
NXT's kind of like their development league. Yeah, so it's on Tuesday nights. I don't watch NXT that much. I always have my brother and my nephew. God, they're Sasha Jensen. They always kind of tell me if anything's happening on there.
Good truck one's called Red Water with Lou Diamond Phillips and Christy Swanson and Coolio. I mean, Christy Swanson, easy on the eyes. Lou Diamond Phillips, always have a problem with him. And Coolio? Really?
Set the night to music.
Interesting.
The nose on that kid.
It's coming right at us.
I like it, Jeff. I like it.
This kid looks like a young Billy Lawrence. Really good.
And then the short curly hair go gives you Natasha Lyonne vibes if you're watching. Well, I know Bill watches Poker Face. Bill and I love that show.
I love her from
Detroit Rock City.
Detroit Rock City, and what the hell was the other one she was in? Was it Down
American Pie, Slums of Beverly Hills. I think you liked.
That's it. Yeah.
She's really good on Poker Face, so and she's part of the creative process of that show. So, yeah.
There's Dad to the rescue.
Here he comes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Get in the fucking boat.
Very cute.
You fucking wankers.
You wanker. He's like, oh shit.
You remember me, motherfucker?
Oh, yeah, right. I got you.
Where did Brody go? Did he just go flying off the boat, or did he just?
No, he's right there.
Oh, he's there.
Looks like the SS Minnow.
Did you just see his balls? You ever see that in half of Billy Madison? The guy's tilted over and his shorts are short.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's Keith Gordon. We've been saying through the whole film. That's Cunningham.
Jordan, you didn't know that. Yeah.
We kept saying that's Keith Gordon. Isn't that Cunningham's car?
Jordan, I hope you've seen Back to School, man.
That's Back to School. That's Rodney Dangerfield's son.
Jordan, don't look up what he looks like nowadays. I shouldn't say that.
He's got no hair.
We've all been better as we get older.
He doesn't look quite as bad as me, though.
Or me.
What's the odds that they keep picking up this damn freaking power line?
Stop it.
You know the ocean, so come on.
Come on, Tuck. Let's go. Through fucking around.
It's stuck.
Sasha. Brady. Come on.
Let's check on the. I'm gonna check on the poll. See what's going on over here.
Check the poll.
I'm checking the poll.
Bitch.
We got 39 votes. Landon Dead at 21%. Last Golden at 13%. That's a 22%. And Kendall, look at ass at 44%. Exactly. Isn't that something so?
I tell you, that shark is one motherfucker.
That catch is crazy. Isn't a bad motherfucker. Just swim off to the rocks, baby. Watch out, Lucy. You lucked out.
She did luck out.
Yeah.
Oh God, look at the side. Oh God, that was effective.
He's cute as hell, that one. He's very good, overbearing character, but good to go.
Frank and Don. Sorry.
The sharks,
Jaws.
exactly. The sharks were relentless. I ain't giving up.
Jaws isn't a good film. Why am I sorry?
And this was pretty ingenious by Sheriff Brody to think of this. But he will knock out the power to Martha's Vineyard. Look at him go. Yeah, but see now we got about 7 minutes left. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the film. Big scene is just about to come up. What's this bird?
Look at that shark.
Shark just will not give up.
Nope.
Hey, Roy Ferrer, nice can. He's got a nice can. Good for him.
Cody Decker. Him and his brother Horon Tapper in the house.
Or on tap. Look at that. It says $1.99 tap. Or
Thank
on
you.
tap now, apparently. Damn. I like that. Or on tap is not bad.
Creative name.
Your
Creative
sister
name.
channel. Thanks, buddy. Or. But Tony, she was a hoa. A hoa. Well, that's like Mike. Doesn't Mike it was called Davy? That's right, Davy something, right? Davy shit. I forget what he calls him. He always gets it wrong.
Set the night to music. Man, this whole last half hour of this movie's like pretty nonstop, though.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's got a lot of shit going on here. They did a hell of a job with part 2.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Atkins, he plays an asshole as the dad in Creepshow, and he could have pulled it off as Mayor Vaughn.
Oh my God, yes.
He could have definitely pulled that off. I think he definitely would have. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to Horror on Tap, check out Jordan's channel. Do it now. Do it now. He's coming. Here we go. The big scene. Now I think he's gonna pork her.
You're fired.
Look at the shark. What? You have to want to know what shark tastes like. He's cooking one right now.
It's effective as shit, though, for its time,
Yeah.
I think.
The barbecue shark.
You see the freaking smoke coming out of the shark's eyes.
Very Halloween 2 endish. Absolutely, yeah. What a great ending. He killed that son of a bitch.
Never found its body.
Come on, Angel. You gotta go be a whore in a movie now.
All of them. Whores.
Pause. Yeah, great ending. Phase 3. Right? The shark made of rubber. How did he go on fire? He's insulated. Meanwhile, now they got to figure out a way to get their ass back. Next up, frogs. Seriously? That's what show up on mine. Frogs. Roy Arbogast.
Now Mike's probably up. The Yankees are in extra innings if he's watching them.
Yeah, let's pass down on the couch. You probably have one.
Fuck. Well, that was fun. That was fun.
Too. And you forget what a great sequel this is.
Yeah, it's funny, and we're watching it without sound, arguably. It's not slow.
No, it's got a lot of action. There's really no downtime. Right from the very beginning, it just starts out right away with the divers, John Fleckenstein. Great stuff. All right, wow, we got everybody here. Let's close out that poll and see what we are watching next week. All right. Let's end this poll.
So they cut it out.
So what we should watch next week. So it looks like we're watching Tremors next week.
No shit.
Tremors got 42% of the vote. Dress to Kill got 25%. Land of the Dead at 20%. And Flash Gordon at 12%. 40 votes. Thanks.
40 votes. That's a good amount.
That's a great amount. Yeah. How about we get some 40 likes? If everybody voted, hit the fucking like button. See if we get 40 likes.
Wow.
Apparently
and Dress to Kill made a little bit of a comeback, Pat. I'm very proud.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to watch Tremors. I haven't watched it in a minute, but I was looking forward to either Dress to Kill or Flash Gordon.
Flash.
Shark descend to the bottom of the sea. Then a bunch of baby sharks burst out. That's why I hated it. So it's better the way they ended it. I would have said no.
This is just fine. Yeah, that gets a little silly.
Yes. Yeah, I don't need that. It's just too much shit.
Just silly.
Me too, love. But yes, Jaws 2 is right up there for him. I love this. Yeah, it's a well timed movie where you can just watch them back to back, just like you can watch Halloween and Halloween 2 back to back.
Oh, Pat, it's only obvious what's up next on Peacock.
What's up on the cock?
Jaws 3.
Is that what's coming up? It's personal this time, you know.
Yeah, what a surprise.
Hooray. Bill's breakfast buddy, Michael Gross's movie won the poll.
Yep, that's right. From Flashback. Michael Gross, nice guy. Yeah.
Mr. Keaton. Yeah, I haven't watched Tremors in a while. I actually might have to see if I can squeeze it in before then, because
I'm going to try too, because I haven't watched it in probably 20 plus years, 25 years.
Me neither, man. Not that I don't that is like it, but it just never seems to be on my radar.
There's many more. Well, the first was, I think, the only one that went to the theater. They were all straight to DVD. I think there's like 5 of them.
I think so. Leah Thompson is in Jaws 3, and that's a perk. That is true. I do love me some Leah Thompson.
You talk about a woman that is aging gracefully.
Yes. Her and what do you call it is too? I see her all the time on Instagram. Diane Franklin,
Mhm.
Agent Great. She posted pictures of herself in bikinis and everything. I'm like, wow.
You know who I saw? I don't know. It was probably some paparazzi, some bullshit, TMZ or whatever. They showed Diane Cannon. She's like 88 years old. She looks like she's like 58.
Really? Oh, she was.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Diane Cannon was always hot as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was always good to go.
Probably one of the bright spots of Caddyshack 2, if I'm correct.
Pretty,
Or she,
if you could find that, him and Richard Mulligan.
Yeah.
Just met Michael Gross and Finn Carter a few weeks ago back. Speaking of,
yeah,
Trump.
you did, Jeff. Yeah, that's right.
So the second one wasn't in the theater. I thought it was only the first one in the theater, but
I only thought it was the first one too. So excuse me.
Ballpark Stranger, where you been?
Oh my God, 392 Ballpark.
Like and show support. Awesome, thanks, man. It's been a minute. Hope everything's okay. I haven't seen you in a
buddy.
while. Cyndi Lauper, yeah, it's Cyndi Lauper. Another one that aged well. Shout out to her, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee this year. Shout out to her.
Yeah, Cyndi Lauper still looks. Yeah, I agree. She still looks good. Actually, Bill, Tremors 2 was supposed to, but never did. But it was good too. Tremors 2 is all. Are you saying that it didn't go to the theater? Because Bill said he saw it in the theater.
Hey, what's up, John? For his 15-year-old self, Jaws 2 had hotter women than the original.
I would give you yes. Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. There was definitely some cuties.
That's like Friday 13th Part 2 had hotter women in Friday 13th 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday 1's got good stuff too, but yeah.
Halloween 2 had hotter women than the first one too. I mean, I love me PJ and Jamie, but you know, Hannah Alicia.
There's a lot more options in the second one with Pamela Susan Shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
I had a good time, Pat. I'm gonna
good.
I should probably check in with the familia.
Yeah, we'll get out. We've been on for over 2 hours, and thanks everybody. Much appreciated. Everybody that hung out with us and watched the movie. And if you didn't watch and you just hung out with us, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back. So the poll spoke, not my poll. The poll spoke that we'll be watching Tremors next Tuesday night. We'll be back on Sunday with a regular podcast. And if I find some time to do some standalone videos, the YouTube algorithm is probably hating me right now because I'm not doing anything, but I just haven't had the time. It's been too nice out. And and we might be here Friday for you members only stream might be happening Friday night. We might be doing one of our, it's not annual, it's not semi-annual, it's like quad annual quarterly beer tasting.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Friday it is.
So I'll let everybody, I'll find out. I'll talk to the boss again.
We'll throw a topic out there too. We'll figure out a topic with Bill.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a little trivia.
Trivia.
We'll figure something out. We'll talk to the Bobs.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about some topics as we were talking, but yeah, we'll do trivia or Jaws 3. It's all in 3D here. Oh, damn. Jesus.
Thanks, everybody. So yeah, hang out with say goodbye afterwards. Everybody, thanks again. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends. Tell your farmers. Tell your policemen. Tell your sex workers. Tell everybody you can. Come hang out. And we'll be back maybe Friday night for you members. So we'll be in touch. Where's my thing here? We'll get out of Dodge and call it a night. There we go. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Night.